Okay, this dream is from the Dreams Interpretation subreddit. Um, I'm going to read the dream out first, and then I'm going to read the interpretation. So she titled this Weird Vivid Dream. I had this dream back in 2023, which I remember vividly to date. I was sitting in my office chamber with a friend of mine who was in tarot and spells discussing about my boss. My boss walks into the chamber and overhears us and leaves. Suddenly, I am now in my childhood home, in a washroom, when suddenly I am bleeding heavily, like menstrual bleeding, and a huge oversized clot of blood is released. I got scared seeing the clot and weirdly started rinsing with water. Out of nowhere, clot got converted into a big black cat that started growling at me. I started running toward the terrace with the cat chasing me. Once I was on the terrace, I started reciting Hanuman Chalisa, after which cat stopped and was going backwards. I gathered courage and approached the cat to shoo it away. The cat then tried to pounce on me while I was reciting the Chalisa. I pushed it away, resulting in the cat flipping in the air and falling off. When it struck the surface, suddenly the cat turned into a black ball, which kind of disappeared in the air. Okay, now I'm going to go into the interpretation. And a note to anyone reading or listening to this dream and the interpretation. The mention of the Hanuman Chalisa and recitation would be equal to an American reciting like the Hail Marys or the Lord's Prayer. So please be kind. Now the interpretation. Okay, the setup is the environment is a private office chamber where the dreamer believed she had privacy. And the characters were the dreamer, a friend, and her boss. The event leading up to the main message was the boss walks in on the dreamer and friend talking about him/her. Also, there's an indication that the dreamer may have been reading tarot and casting a spell. The environment and actions already sound negative because of the actions the dreamer is performing in the dream. The context here from other information provided by the dreamer is that the relationship between the dreamer and the boss was already strained. The spell casting and tarot reading could be telling secrets, talking about someone behind their back with a particular intention in mind, and projection of behaviors onto the boss character. The message, the dreamer finds herself in a washroom bleeding heavily, menstrual-like, and trying to clean herself when a clot is released. Normally, I would say this blood has a dual nature, but in this case, because of the information presented, I believe the blood is seen as something impure, hence the frantic rinsing. She's attempting to cleanse herself of impurities or behaviors or distance herself from something she considers shameful. The clot being released is blood transformed into something even more shameful because it has consolidated and cannot just be rinsed away. So the blood is actually the message. The message is within the blood. The clot transforming into a black cat holds many meanings, but for the sake of this dreamer, I believe it comes with two, and which corresponds with the two attacks. The first is karma. The cat was growling at the dreamer upon transformation, so there was a lesson wanting to be taught/heard. The second meaning, and probably more importantly, is self-reflection. Chanting the Hanuman Chalisa did not eliminate the message. It allowed the dreamer to feel a bit more confident in her safety. The cat may have fallen over the railing, but Even without an interpretation, many of us know from life experience, those black cats tend to come back around if we don't change something. I hope that helps.